Okay, so what you have to do here is just use it as a drumstick and do it here, but don't do too much paint. You can always check it by tapping where there is not so much paint. So, and I don't know if it's the right, I'll just check if it's the right color now. And you just do, oh, okay, no, I don't think you can see that at all. I just have to get some more yellow in it. And maybe a little more of this, because it's a very thick paint. And you have to excuse me now, because I will just show you what I'm doing, because if I speak at the same time I'll mess it all up, that's for sure. So now I have to sit with it. Just very carefully. And just remember to and the reason I sit with this paper on me is actually to I just tap sometimes on it. Sometimes I do it every time I've been here, but I don't have so thick a layer, so I don't pick that much dark up, but else I go from the canvas to the paper to the paint every time. But now it's not necessary. So just remember to leave the dark spots. And you'll actually like that. I think it's good enough. You can almost feel like the wind is blowing in the grass. I think I like to do it this way. And you can do it on big canvases too, but you have to expect it will take a lot of hours to do it. Because if your brush is too big, you can't get all these fine small details, but you can get it a little bigger than that, of course, but not 3 times this. It won't work. Trust me, I have been trying. So you just have to spend the hours. That's it.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. So what I want to do now with the grass hill here, I want to change the dark a little bit, maybe, because then you will push this away, but you also do not want this and this to be the same. So I just think I will do a little change. Maybe I could take, no, it's this one. I'll just take this. You can always check like this. Doesn't have to be that much actually. Just have to see. Maybe it's too bright actually. Maybe I should do the one in front even darker. But you can still highlight with the same green. It's okay. Yeah, that's it. And again, I'm not fully aware of what is going to happen over here. I know I will try to do a tree I have actually never done before, so it will be fun. And maybe I actually want to have it all the way up here. Here you can just fire it in, as the old Bill Alexander said it. The way why I actually do it like this is I have all my texture. If I did it like this, it's faster, yes. But when you come back to highlight this, it won't look like grass, not at all. You can leave. I don't know if you can see that. That's a little bit. I don't know if it. Maybe I will just kill it because it's white. I actually don't like that. But if I did the dirt with the brown, I would leave it because it's a separator. I often do that actually. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a little while to do this, but it's okay. It's just a small painting. I actually have a lot of people when I go to my exhibitions, they actually can't understand why or how I make these small things, but you know, it's all about finding your right brushes and the right technique you like. We all do it differently, I think, but and still we use a lot of the same techniques to do it, but you know, it's just about what you like and not doing what I like actually. So you can try it out and you can see if you like it, but you find your own way. We always do. I picked up a lot from Mick, I tell you. I'm just so happy because all of the YouTube videos he did, and I can't actually thank him enough for it. So, but that's just me. But I know a lot of you guys out there feel the same way, so yeah, that's it. Actually, you could maybe I could decide to just keep it like this and not doing so much of the highlight, but anyway I just think I'll do it, but I'll do it in the same way now, because we then can save a little bit of time. So I'll just wipe this off. Make sure you get all of your darks out of the brush if you're using the same brush again for highlighting, because or else it will just be like one big pile of paint. So
that's where a lot of people come and contact me and comment, and they have trouble where it mud mixes a lot, and that's a big remedy, isn't it? It's not to tap too hard, not to be too brutish when you're highlighting and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, and at the same time it's very important that your thinner paint, the next paint you are highlighting with, that it's not too thin actually, because if it's too thin or too thick, it will still be like one big pile of paint. So
yeah,
you just have to figure that out yourself, because it's just something you do when you practice. Actually, I don't want to highlight this too much. Just a little bit. I want more dark than I have over here, so it's just not tapping so much and too hard. And again, now I pick up the dark. So, but what I often do down here to separate those is not to highlight too much in the top, but go a little bit under. You have to get a few, but not too much. And still I can feel like this. It's funny because I can feel like this board I'm tapping on, and I'm used to the canvas moving a little bit. So this I'm just sitting and tapping on this hard board.
You're having to learn to adapt, basically, aren't you?
No.
Adapting to it.
No, not at all. So I'm testing myself, I can tell you out there, I'm really testing myself with this video, because it's actually almost my first YouTube video, and I'm doing it with a different paint and different canvas, but it's just fun, because you can see, even though I have no practice in this kind of painting on the board and with the different paints, you can still do it. So it's just, don't be afraid of trying something new, just do it. It's coming alive.
Sure is. Looking great.
And in a few spots do a little more grass than you have. It will be too, I don't know, it's just, I have to lean back to watch that. That's the problem when I'm doing these small canvas. It's like you really have to lean back and see what you're doing, because in a few seconds you just take all the dark away, and you don't want that. But maybe like in this corner here, typically I'll just, if I want some highlight, I don't want it as bright as this, because the light will not hit this as much. So
I'm sure that the people who are watching this will be really intrigued as to seeing some of your other work. Do you want to just plug your website for people so that they can go and have a look at your work?
yeah, maybe. So we can maybe work that out. But then again, even though I haven't been painting for that long, I don't know, I'm just so excited about it, and I always just love to do something new and try something different. I watch make a lot on YouTube, and his techniques are just so, yeah, I know it. I'm just so happy to have found him, because he's giving a lot away, and I think that's what it's about. A lot of artists, they hide and they never give away, and they just want it all for themselves. But why don't share it with the world so all can have fun with it and benefit from it? I mean,
it's a great way to bring people together as well.
Yeah.
You know, people from all over the world
Yeah.
talking to us on YouTube, and it's really great to see all different work that people do that they send in to me.
Yeah.
I've got some hard work to do soon, because I've got a lot of pictures for the next subscribers video. I tell you, I've got some grafting to do with that.
Okay, then I think my grasses, I know this spot here, but anyway, you can see what is going on. You could, if you're not happy with it, you could come back with and just do a little of the dark, just to separate it a little more. I'll just do it with the filber. Just a few areas like this. It's not much you have to do to get back what you actually wanted. It's very soft. You see? Now it's more in front than it was before. And I want to do it a little bit here also. Like that. That's better. Yeah. Actually, what I just discovered right now is that my tree I will have here, I will actually have it so it's behind the hill. I actually imagined me having it in front, but now I just can see I have to have it back in the back instead. So that's just, yeah, that's just fun, because you know, I had one thing in my head and now I have another thing. So that's what I like, not doing it after pictures. But still, again, you can have a picture and you can paint. Get the idea from the picture, but you can change it all you want. But for sure, I will paint after pictures myself, because that's also a challenge to have this picture and try and get what you see on the picture. So it's just because I'm more in the fantasy land, I think. I don't know. Okay, now I have to do my tree trunk, so I'll just not speak right now because I have to hold my breath. You can see how it's very small. You can do the branches with the right liner brush. I even though have to just thin it one more time because it's so funny to do this. That's actually some of the things I enjoy most. It's doing the tree trunks.
Seeing your other work, and there's some great ones with trees, and it's a thing that you're particularly really adept at, isn't it? It's something you love doing. Really nice branches and lots of gnarly limbs.
Yeah, and that's actually because
character.
Yeah, but that's actually me and Mick, we talked about it yesterday, and I just said to him, I just want to do a kind of like a bonsai tree here, because I'm very much into the Eastern philosophy, and I just love these bonsais and all kinds of things they have over there. And so I wanted to have my little bonsai over here. So, and again, you can use whatever colors you want on the tree. We talked about it, and at first I said I just want to do it a normal bonsai, and I just want to do like maybe the green leaves, but actually I haven't. Maybe I will try it. I think I will try it with the red, because I just love the red colors, so it's fun. Just remember one thing when you're doing the bottom of your tree trunks: come back with some highlights, because all your tree was it's floating now. It's floating above the grass, so very careful now, because it's so small. And don't kill it all. Oh, like that. See, you can still see a little bit of the, but it's fine. I want that. That's what makes it alive. And you can, even if you're not satisfied, and I killed a little bit too much, I could come in and just do like this. You see, you have like some of the grasses growing up on the trunk. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I will put too much highlight in the trunk now, because it's only for showing what I'm doing and using my imagination and all. So I actually think I will just highlight my tree